Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this Thursday morning. Got a great show lined up. We'll get started as always by our weather, brought to us by Haney Technical Center. And folks, our weather is still beautiful. It's just been a great week and continue today. A high day of 83, low tonight of 69, a water temperature of 72 degrees. What more could you ask for? Just a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Looks like coming up. Might have a slight chance of showers. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. But if you get a chance today, it's going to be a great day to be outdoors. Now let's take a look at our river readings brought to us. Right here. River readings right here. That's Apalachicola, Bluntstown. 15.2. We're talking about freshwater fishing this weekend. I plan all week to go fishing this weekend somewhere freshwater, but I'm afraid it's going to be too high. It's 15.2 on the Apalachicola, and then on the I got that one upside down. Hold on a minute, Jeff. It'll turn up. Okay, now let's take a look at the Choctawhatchee. It's right at 10.8. And it's dropping out, but looking at Saturday morning, it's still going to be around 9 foot on the Choctawhatchee. It might be good in some spots, but I was talking to Scott the other day, and the water's going to be just way out, and in a lot of places still be up in the woods and all. And if you can get some good spots where it's not swiftly moving, it might be okay. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do on freshwater fishing. I sure wanted to go because this is the weekend before the full moon of May, and to me, it's one of the top weekends of the year to go freshwater fishing, and I just don't know what I'm going to do. So I would love to go take some crickets and worms somewhere, but the river's really high, so we're just going to wait and see. Marine forecast. Well, let's look at our tide chart. Okay, brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery, located right here on 23rd Street. We're in those neap tides again, folks. Today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Not much of a tidal flow at all. So we will, on a marine forecast, we got to come out south-southeast at 10 to 20. So that's going to move the water, coming off the bay, up on the northern end of the bay. So it's going to have, if you're going to be red fishing or speckled trout fishing, you're still going to have some water up in there because it's going to be blowing that strong Saturday. Be a good amount of flow in there. So be aware of that. You still can get some good fishing in, even though not a lot of tidal flow. All right, let's take our break and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Now, don't forget, fellas, Mother's Day Sunday. Don't forget it. We'll have some last-minute gift ideas on tomorrow's show, so be looking for that if you haven't already bought something, which I know most of y'all haven't. All right, now let's a hunter safety course. This time of year to start having them in different parts of the viewing area. This is over in Okaloosa County. This is really for you folks over in Walton County if you want to run next door. It's going to be May 19th, 20th, and 21st at Fort Walton Beach, right there at the extension office there. That's May 19th, 20th, and 21st. So go to the FWC website and sign up for that. A hunter safety course in Okaloosa County if you want to go over there and take it. Now, the Gulf Power Tournament, I'm getting a lot of questions about it, a lot of interest in it. Now, I wrote the number down in the bottom. Okay, it's going to be May 24th. That's Memorial Day weekend. It's a couple weekends away now. Chris Bright's number on the left side of the screen, 258-4330. And then Shane Raffield, 381-2012. And I've already talked to some of my students into entering this thing, so it's going to be a lot of good causes going to be reached by this tournament. So you'll get a chance to enter that tournament and have a good time. There's some local boys and ladies putting this on. It's going to be something good. Real quick, I talked to John Rush. Remember John, intern for me last year? Went to his wedding about a month or so ago. Talked to him last night, just checking up on him. And I was going to pass this on to y'all because a lot of y'all have asked about him. He's doing well. He's up in Atlanta and his wife working. But John's got a new job now. And you being outdoors, you'd appreciate a new job. He works at the Orvis Fly Shop in Buckhead. That's right north of Atlanta. And he started off, he could only do part-time, I think 12 hours a week. Well, after about 2 weeks, the manager came to him and said he wanted to give him promotions because you know how much John loves fishing. So now he's working like 39 hours a week, and he just absolutely loves it. So if you go through Atlanta, going, Buckhead up there, the Orvis Fly Shop, try to stop in and see John. He would love to see some of y'all. I know, you can't go anywhere unless you go through Atlanta, it seems like. Next time I'm going that way, I'm certainly going to run by and see him. But I don't want to take my checkbook with me because I know that stuff's expensive. But it's good quality stuff. And he told me that Orvis Fly Shop in Buckhead is the second largest one in America. The largest one is their home headquarters of Orvis. But this, outside of that, he said people coming in all the time. And John teaches special fly fishing lessons and really. So I'm proud for John, glad because he wanted to do something in the outdoors. He, since the first day I met him, when I asked him what he wanted to do, he said something in the outdoors. So I'm proud for him that he's able to do a job like that. Okay, now getting back to locally, we're going to set up our video. This is our trip I took Saturday morning down at Cape San Blas and had a good morning, catching some really nice pompano. And so we got a video. We're going to take a commercial break and come back and run that video. Okay. Little one. I'll go measure this one. 12 inches. Alright, he's a keeper, barely. Bigger. That's bigger. I'm running an experiment. I'm running an experiment. I got these fish bites and I'm putting a pink one on top and lime green on bottom. Right now the score is lime green 2, pink 0. Strong fish. All right. I love catching pompano, folks. That's just a strong fish. We already got supper. Doing, I'm keeping part of the shell on just to give it strength to hook it right back here. Shrimp is bad when you throw it. I'm throwing it as far as I can, and shrimp is really bad about coming off sometimes on the throw. So I will double hook this and keeping part of the shell on to give it a little more support when I cast it. And on top of there, I got the that's my two hook setup this morning. Okay. Now there's 2 ounce lead on this reel. swallowed it. Look at that, just had a little bit of hip. Right there in the lip. Beautiful fish. Hey, my daddy told me in the outdoors, son, if something's working, you stick with it. If it's not working, go to something else. Well, listen, I'm going to 2 green because I've caught 3 pompano, and all 3 of them been calling these green strips, so I'm just doubling it up. I mean, Daddy didn't raise a fool now. I figured this one out a while back. Was big old whitey. But now what happened to it, a big shark came in. That's just one big chunk. If you look at here, folks. That shark cut that fish clean. It even gutted him. That's all that's left. That's why I don't wade out too far when I'm fishing. That's a smooth cut too. Look at that, you see a little bit of serrated edge. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. But a little bit of that just serrated. You can see the shark, see where the shark's teeth cut into it, jagged, like that. Right in there. All right. And it was pretty shallow too when it happened. Beautiful. Now I already got supper for Gail and I got enough to give away to somebody else. Feet below. Guess what he hit? folks, I'm wrapping it up. I've got my limit of pompano. Okay? We're going, oh, I just thought that one. Let's put this one here. There's gonna be different ways. One, that's two. Got a whiting down here. 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. That's the biggest one. 6. Wash him off. All right, let's see. 6 pompano and a whiting, and all of them were caught on that little green strip. Uh-oh. We just caught it. We wrapped it up on this one. So he's still fresh. All right. It's been a great day on the Cape. I wish some of y'all were there with me. I started using those strips instead of using shrimp. I went to those strips, and I'm gonna have to hold this one up right there. All right. Now there it is. From Cape San Blas. With a limit of pompano. We're probably in 2 hours of fishing we got this limit. Glad you watched the show. Come down here, enjoy yourself. Go out to Panama City Beach and surf fish and have a good time. All right. All right, I'm cutting it. I always like to, cut the stomach open and see what they've been eating. I don't know. They always have a darker blood than most of fish. The blood is darker. This one hungry. They don't have anything in the stomach. Nothing. Oh, these larger ones have a lot more roe. All right, look, there's a little baby sand flea. Look at him. I don't know, that must have been an appetizer for him. But they just haven't been eating much. All right, that wraps it up. Got the fish all clean. We're gonna put them on the grill this afternoon. I tell you, I caught a lot of fish this morning. I changed my tactics a little bit. You saw what I did with the bait. I changed up that little bit. I didn't use much shrimp at all. And one thing I did too, I had 3, if you notice, I had 3 long distance casting rods. And normally I have a long distance one, a middle distance one, and then a short distance one. And so I can cover 3 areas. But I just had a feeling they were out right on the back side of that second sandbar. And my first one cast out there, and I realized right away when I caught there, I needed all 3 of them on that same spot. So that was my game plan this morning. It worked it real well. I tell you what, I just love pompano fishing in the surf. You don't need a boat. I ain't got to clean up much. It's so relaxing. It's a beautiful place to fish right there in the surf, and had a great morning. And it just, I want to urge you to take a chance and go surf fishing. It's not hard. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to wrap it up here at Cape San Blas. I'm Winston Chester for Panhandle Outdoors. Thank you for watching our show. Hi, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly had a great time that Saturday morning. We're going to talk more about the video tomorrow, but first let's do our fish and game forecast for today, brought to us by Mark Cowart of Edgewater Beach Realty, number 832-6000. Our time this morning, we're looking at 7:53 to 9:53, and this evening we're looking at 8:15 to 10:15. Okay, so don't forget. We're going to talk about how, I changed my tactics a little bit. I'm going to get into more detail about it tomorrow. I don't have enough time this morning to do it, but we're going to talk about surf fishing, and it's a different, how this new bait has sort of opened up some new doors for folks. So be aware of that. Also tomorrow night we'll do our famous Friday fishing forecast, and we're going to talk about different areas you can go and have some good luck, because this weekend is going to be nice. And also tomorrow we'll give away from Tarpon Rock Seafood a $20 gift certificate and also a big juicy red snapper. So be sure and tune in every Friday for the fishing forecast. If you don't get it on the show, it'll always be on the website and all. I've got to wrap things up. As always, we appreciate your viewership here on Panhandle Outdoors. Appreciate your using our sponsors and all. That keeps us on the air. And sometime today, now you be sure to do something good for someone. You have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.